Good morning, this is KELOLAN On the Go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your Sunday. We also have your border busters, but first, our top story. First responders have rescued a fallen climber near Sylvan Lake in the Black Hills. Custer County Search and Rescue says they used what is called a vacuum mattress to carry the injured hiker to safety Saturday morning. The tool helps support the patient during transport, especially if they have broken bones. The hiker was taken to the hospital. Another climber was also checked out by crews and treated for minor injuries. A South Dakota nonprofit is able to feed more people across the state thanks to last night's 13th annual Time Gala. The event is hosted by the South Dakota Cattlemen's Foundation. All proceeds from the night go to Feeding South Dakota, and that money helps the organization purchase beef for families in all 66 counties.
Way back at the beginning, we sat down with the folks at Feeding South Dakota and said, if we make an event happen, how can we impact all of South Dakota? I mean, beef is a big part of South Dakota. We're the 5th largest cow-calf state in the United States, and we needed to emphasize that.
The foundation has raised over $3 million for Feeding South Dakota, which has helped them to purchase and distribute over 1.6 million pounds of beef throughout the state. Let's take a first look at our forecast with meteorologist Adam Rutt. What is our Father's Day forecast looking like?
Chilly. That is the short answer, especially by June standards. It's going to be pretty chilly as temperatures struggle to get out of the 60s in a couple of areas and at best peak in the low to mid 70s. We are off to a dreary looking start in Sioux Falls. There's a view from our camera at Falls Park. 60 northeast wind to 5 miles per hour. We could see a few more showers this morning, but overall we're more dry than wet there, as well as in Aberdeen. Those showers are starting to creep in from the south. That's on the right hand side of your screen with this view to the east. 60 a northeast wind at 11 miles per hour. Down in nearby Redfield, they've been dealing with rain this morning. For Pierre, yeah, it's been a soggy morning with a couple of thunderstorms nearby. 57 in east wind at 10 miles per hour. That's a look to the west from our camera there. And in Rapid City, it's out there. The camera is operational. If you look really carefully in the lower left-hand corner of your screen, there's a tree. 58 in east wind to 5 miles per hour. Just a lot of fog out that way. A little bit of fog in a couple of locations, including over toward Gregory on this Sunday morning. 58 for Chamberlain, Huron, Watertown, Sisseton, Worthington, all at 59. 60 over in Iowa for Spencer, and then over toward Valentine and Pine Ridge. 57 for Spearfish. The wind isn't a big deal. It's around 10 miles per hour in many locations outside of Faith, but the rain is going to be what we watch today, and even on a couple of occasions over the course of the week. It's going to be dependent on what side of the river you're on at first, but we do have shower and thunderstorm chances in the short-term outlook. We'll talk about that. We'll go through the rest of your forecast, including when some summertime heat finally starts to return, coming up in just a bit.
Thanks, Adam. This weekend, many across the country are celebrating Juneteenth. People gathered to commemorate the holiday in Sioux Falls Saturday in Faywick Park, with this year's theme being rooted in history. For Jenna Hageman, this celebration is about sharing experiences and enjoying each other's company.
It's really great to hear from people and just connect. It's such a special day to celebrate Black joy and Black excellence.
The celebration included over 30 vendors along with the car show and games. A Father's Day tradition continues in Dimmick today. The Gordy Walls All Show and Shine brings in cars and trucks from all over the region. The car show begins at noon and runs until 4. Tracy Nagebauer of Parkston and others organize the show in honor of their late friend Gordy Walls, who was a car lover. From a 1957 Chevy to a 2017 Dodge Challenger, there will be plenty of cool cars lined up for people to see. The show is free to the public and can be found in the city park not far from the Dimmick Cheese Store on Highway 37. You can also celebrate Dad at Landscape Garden Centers just south of Sioux Falls today. Enjoy a barbecue food truck from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. and check out a tree and shrub sale. You can also get Polaroid photos, play some yard games, and try to win a $250 gift card. You can also celebrate Father's Day by heading to the Freeze the Streets Father's Day Car Show at the Dairy Queen on 57th and Western in Sioux Falls. See all sorts of makes and models. It goes from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Also head to Bricks and Minifigs in Sioux Falls for a Dad and Me build-off. There are two 45-minute time slots at 1 p.m. and 1:45 p.m. and 3 p.m. to 3:45 p.m. Or you can take Dad to a Father's Day brunch at Falls Overlook Cafe in Central Sioux Falls. Reservations are recommended, but walk-ins are welcome as space allows. The brunch is from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. And join VFW Post 628 for its monthly all-you-can-eat pancake breakfast. It is $8 for adults and $2 for children. It goes from 8:30 a.m. to noon. Then in the afternoon, stop by for a lamb chislic feed from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. It's $8 for the chislic, but $9 with fries. Then enjoy some outdoor music at Good Earth State Park at its summer concert series. This week, it's Landon Weiss taking the stage. A food truck will also be available. The event starts at 4 p.m. All right, with that, let's send it back over to Adam, and it's not your typical start to summer probably today.
No, not really, unless you like your summer days on the chilly and rainy side, then in that case, you're golden. There's live Doppler radar. We do have some showers and a couple of embedded thunderstorms, some right along the Bennett or the Millette-Jackson County line, just north of Bennett and Todd counties. West of Pierre through Stanley, Hawkins, Ziebach counties, a lot of heavier rain, then looping northwestward through Meade County up into Buffalo, Belfouche getting in on a little bit of that rain. All of that gradually shifts eastward toward Huron, Miller getting out some rain, Redfield as well, and then it extends down to the south and east. Yankton has seen a few showers, and we'll see that move eastward toward I-29. We'll see a little more rain in Sioux Falls. But as we go through Futurecast, this does gradually get on out of here, and not every location is going to be soggy. I do think up toward the northeast and to a lesser extent the southeast, we're more dry than wet as we head through the afternoon and evening. So keep that in mind. Monday into Tuesday, I mentioned we do have those chances for showers and thunderstorms. It's mainly West River out first, and then to the east for Tuesday. So we'll have to watch both days as we go through the start of this new work week. But later in the week, we do get some warmth to come back into the picture. But there's a small catch to that. Tomorrow, we do have a slight risk of a 2 out of 5 in yellow from Spearfish down to Fall River County. A marginal risk of a 1 from Belfouche west of Buffalo through Rapid City down into Kyle and Pine Ridge. A majority of Ogallala, Lakota County involved with that. Wind and hail were the main concerns with any storm that's able to get its act together then. And then for Tuesday as well. Notice the widespread marginal risk basically from Winter to Webster, and then everybody in green to the east. That does include the Sioux Falls area. This will be for the second half of Tuesday into Tuesday night, so you will want to keep that in mind. Either way, though, it's an opportunity for some much-needed rain in areas that are seeing severe and extreme drought. But it's just going to be a matter of getting that rain distributed enough to where it's not too much in too short of an amount of time. So we'll watch that and try and walk the tightrope of getting that rain, but then having those dry days so the growing season can continue without any significant issues. Today is not going to look or feel like the first day of summer. 60s and 70s for highs with cloud cover and a decent bit of rain, especially in central South Dakota, which will then pivot down to the south as we head into the night. Overnight low temperatures in the 40s and low 50s across most of the region under partly to mostly cloudy skies. We'll start the new work week milder, granted. Yes, it's a low bar to clear, but we clear it all the same. 70s for highs. We'll have the chance for showers and thunderstorms, especially West River. A few of those could be strong to severe. Here's your 7-day forecast. We'll see 70s through Friday. 80s come back on Saturday for Sioux Falls. But along the way, we'll have that chance for rain, especially this morning. Then Tuesday, the second half of the day, we'll have some thunderstorms. And Friday and Saturday, we'll have to watch as well. Same rules apply for Aberdeen. A little bit of rain, especially in the morning. I think it's a drier afternoon. Then Tuesday, we'll watch the second half of the day. Friday and Saturday, a couple of thunderstorms. Saturday also featuring some 80s coming back. For Pierre, 66 today, rain likely, a couple of thunderstorms possible. On Monday and Tuesday, some scattered showers and thunderstorms return Friday and Saturday as we gradually climb from the 60s today to the low to mid 80s by Saturday. And for Rapid City, 66 with rain today, some foggy conditions as well. Rain Monday with a couple of thunderstorms. A few of those could pack a punch. In fact, we keep shower and thunderstorm chances in place through Thursday. We'll get a break Friday, 83. That's your pick day of the week out there. But then thunderstorm chances return on Saturday with a high of 88. Have a great day, everybody. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. For more on your local news, weather, and sports, you can always head on over to KELOLAN.com.